BJ Penn now has an active warrant for his arrest following multiple missed court dates and 3 arrests. So we're going to go through this article. We have another post on his Instagram that I need to get to. And yeah, man. I'm not even gonna give any other intro to that. Let's just jump into this. I want to get this done. I hate making videos on this. BJ Penn arrest warrant issued. Former UFC star blames getting sick from missing court dates. BJ Penn's legal troubles continue to develop in a negative direction. On Monday, Penn was arrested for offensive physical contact against a family member. Specifically, Penn is accused of harassing his mother, Lorraine Shin, whom he believed to be an imposter, intent on stealing his family fortune. Penn was sentenced to a court hearing on Tuesday. Well, per the latest report from Hawaii News Now, Penn missed that scheduled date and a bench warrant for his arrest was subsequently issued. On Tuesday, Deputy Prosecuting Attorney Herbert H. Mackay filed a motion to revoke Penn's bail for his willful violation of the terms and conditions of his release on bail. In addition, the Hawaii Police Department has since issued a statement explaining we are actively looking for him. Penn does at least have an excuse for missing his court date per KOHN 2 News. Penn says he got sick with that stuff and was too sick to attend his court appearance. I don't know if they're allowed to say the big 19 or not, but you know how YouTube is. He's asking the court to recall the bench warrants, but it remains to be seen if they're receptive to his request. Now 46 years of age, Penn last fought opposite Clay Guida at UFC 237 in May 2019, losing a competitive decision. Though officially retired, Penn has still found his way into several fights at local bars in Hawaii. Fan concern for Penn's health has rapidly has grown rapidly in recent months, particularly since his mother has expressed that he may be suffering from Capgras delusional syndrome. I'm not familiar with that one, but I actually know he is in psychosis, 100%. Uh, Hopefully Penn gets better soon. We all feel that. Now I'm going to show. I'm gonna show you this one here, and I'm gonna pretend here like I'm talking directly to BJ Penn after we read this. He posts monster, a prodigious birth, a human birth of offspring, not having the shape of mankind, which cannot be heir to any land, albeit it be brought forth in marriage. Brackfold .5, Colwit 78, BLCom .246, Black Squad Dictionary, Human Monster, Black Squad Dictionary, a comprehensive guide to legal terminology. A prodigious birth refers to a human birth or offspring. Oh, sorry. That does not conform to the shape of mankind, rendering it incapable of inheriting land. This concept is rooted in common law. Bract 4.5 Colwit. I have no idea what he is referring to. Maybe one of you guys in the comments down below can help us. He also went on to say in the comments here, don't ever believe these laws. Uh, don't ever believe these laws don't exist and that they are not enforced. The government pays social benefits and cash to sabotage squad enforces them, and you're watching them being enforced right now in Hawaii by taking all inheritance from the prodigious birth BJ Penn. The world is unpeaceful. Might is right. Families get infiltrated and wiped out legally. That's why I say that all laws are fake. Hashtag why. Dude, BJ Penn, you need to go to treatment. You need to get off of whatever you're doing right now. I'm assuming it's meth. I made my video the other day on Hatchet Man. If you guys want to go check that out, I want to start doing like more story time. Just sharing more of myself in that. But in that video, Hatchet Man is a person that I would consider a friend who does the same substance that we think that BJ Penn is on. Well, I know he's on. And when I was the other day, I saw him on the bridge, and he asked me for a cigarette. I gave him a cigarette. And I sat there and I talked to him like it was sunset, and we were looking at the river, and I was just telling him like, yeah, this is why I come every night just to see this view, because it is beautiful. And then he went into his like uh, his kids that he hasn't seen in years. He went into his mom, and he started to break down, and and that gets to anyone, no matter who you are when you're around that. But I mean, he's not the only one that I know that uses that, uses or has used that substance. But it's it's such a stupid fucking drug. It really is. And yeah, I'm not gonna go into my whole opinion on pharmaceuticals and that, but basically the system is meant to have reoffenders. I feel anybody with a brain understands that where you go to treatment, you're given prescribed all kinds of medications, and it's kind of just a gamble until you get the right one you need. And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get a medication that fucks you up. That's just the name of the game. And I'm not saying that all doctors are evil right here. I'm not saying all hospitals are evil. But you have to acknowledge they do have a bottom line that they need to meet. Same as any other business that is out there. And now, in my experience in, mental institutions and doctors, I have my own gripes, and I know my shit when it comes to antipsychotics. I was given Abilify, which is a very common drug that they give out now, um, as an antipsychotic. But I have cerebral palsy, as you guys know, and it really didn't mix well with it. Like I'm kind of tensing up now thinking about it, but like one of the symptoms literally was you will feel like you want to jump out of your skin. And I was still living with my parents at that time, and it literally felt like I was going insane. I had to run around the yard, and like I genuinely, my thoughts on that medication were far worse than my original psychosis. Like I genuinely had the thought to like climb a tree, climb a house, jump off of it. It was brutal, and my doctor kept me on it for far too long, but eventually I got off of it. Now I'm on quintiapine, which that's a miracle drug, man. Um, if you need an antipsychotic, again, everybody is different. That's the one that I use, and it's really changed my life. It's one of the reasons that I'm able to, have this channel and do what I've done over the last year. Well, BJ Penn needs that. BJ Penn needs an antipsychotic. He needs to get away from the friend group that he is a part of. That fucking piece of shit in that fucking video. Oh, where's your money, BJ? Where's your money, BJ? It pissed me off. I didn't catch on to that originally in my first video. Shout out to ITP. ITP is a really good YouTuber. Go check him out. Oh fuck, man, BJ, you need help. I'm speaking directly to BJ, friend. It's not too late. Your family is not gone. Go to treatment, get clean, get some clarity, and then come out. And the thing is, BJ Penn, you're an inspiration to a lot of people. You're an inspiration to me. You know, watching you when I was younger, competing in MMA, fighting light heavyweight. Like, what fucking 155er today? Yeah, I'm gonna go for Jamal Hill in Japan. Why not? He did that. When Paulie Oda Machida became, he won the light heavyweight belt, right? Yeah. I know he fought it, yeah. Light heavyweight. But, it's not too late, BJ Penn. I sent him a message on Instagram. Well, like, dude, it's three arrests in 6 days. And now he jumped his bond. So, he's probably going to jail for sure. He's probably going to have to spend time under her house arrest. But even then, he can't go back to his house because of the restraining order with his mom. It's just, it's such a shitty situation, dude. It really is. Like, don't ever do that shit. If you're watching this, if you're young, you shouldn't be. I click the thing where I say my videos aren't for kids, but I mean, I can't really enforce who watches it. Well, like, you guys remember the Bonner situation, right? A few years ago, where Bonner, I'm pretty sure he was doing the same thing, and the videos that he was making around the same as BJ Penn, and then tragically it came out that he passed away. But in this situation, BJ Penn has already been physical with his family. The threat of him actually, like he has literally stated, if I try and do anything, they call the cops on me. But like, this one's way more extreme. Like, when you're believing that the government has a conspiracy against you, and who knows, there's like a 0.1% chance that because of his run for Hawaii governor, maybe he did piss off the wrong people. But it's highly doubtful when his own mom is doing interviews and coming out and saying, yeah, this is serious. He needs help. But I'm done talking about this. I wanted to get this done. This is my third time recording this video just because I forget to say something. I say the wrong thing. I say it the wrong way. But I feel like I said all I want about this situation. I just hope they find him and they at least get him to detox. That's the number one thing he needs to do now is detox antipsychotics. But let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think about this current situation. Do you think that BJ Penn will likely get another bond? I highly doubt it. I think they will hold him until they figure out what they're gonna do with him, what they're gonna charge him with. But hopefully in that time span, maybe it'll take a few days, maybe a week. Let him sober up, but I don't normally ask this either, but please share this video. It's not about the views, it's not about the likes, it's about anybody around MMA, anybody who has dealt with addiction, anybody that this can help, send it to them. But that's all I got. I really hope that the next update of that I make is BJ Penn is in treatment and he's sobering up. I really want that to be the next video, but I will keep you guys updated.